What's up YouTube? This is JP Panther back on a video, and today's video is actually breaking news, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about this. So Joker is now getting a sequel. Joker 2 is on its way. And honestly, in my personal opinion, I know a lot of DC, I got a lot of DC fans, I got DC subscribers and things like that, and I really got to give you my thoughts. I actually did not want a Joker sequel, because here's the thing, right? Usually when it comes to these movies in general, like with Hollywood, when you usually get a sequel, they usually mess it up. Because the problem with Joker is that Warner Bros. They had zero faith in the movie, and if you read all the reports and stuff like that, they really did not care about the movie. It only had like a $55 million budget. I think the marketing was very, very low. They were kind of like, yeah, do your DC, whatever, Joker movie, side project, we'll do whatever. You know, you do whatever you want. Come back to us later. Now that it made what, 1 billion, again I forget the exact numbers, like 1 billion and 20 million or something like that. It's gonna be eventually gonna beat a lot of the movies and stuff like that. But now that it made all this money, Warner Brothers and DC, really Warner Brothers, they're losing their freaking mind, and they're thinking like, okay, the first Joker made a lot of money. Let's do a sequel, and you know they're doing it out of greed. And the thing is, you could tell with Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix, they did this as a passion project. Remind you, it's a passion project. They weren't really doing this. Again, it was always about money as well, but it was more of a passion project. Now that they're doing a sequel, they're doing this out of the cash grab. They're doing this for the money. And the problem is now that Joker made all this money, I feel like they're going to mess it up with the sequel. And I know all the DC fans, even my supporters, they're like, oh, well, I want more Joker movie, more DC movies. But again, you don't want all these corporate studio execs interfering when it comes to these type of movies. And you know that they're going to mess up Joker. And you know it's not going to be as good because the first movie wasn't planned to be a sequel, even though everyone's like, well, it's set up at the very, very last ending what he's doing in Arkham Asylum and things like that. Again, it was a one and done story, and that's it. But since it made all this money, you know Warner Brothers are going to capitalize off of it, and you know that they're going to mess it up, and I feel like it's going to come back and bite them in the ass, and I do feel like they should have just kept it how it is, because now even if it makes, let's say for example, if Joker wins Oscars or does another sequel, everyone will be like, oh well, this is another typical comic book movie that will make all this kind of money. It makes $1 billion, and Charlie's Angel can't even, get a sequel because men won't go see the movies, and they rather see 37 Spider-Man movies and blame men and stuff like that. So it shows you that, if Joker does get a sequel, it'll be viewed as just another comic book movie. And the reason why Joker did so well, because it wasn't your typical comic book movie. It wasn't like a typical Marvel movie. It wasn't a typical DC movie. It was about real life social, political issues that address in our political climate that really happens and taps into people around the world. Now Warner Brothers like, F all that, let's just make a bunch of money and swim in the piles of money. That's just what they're thinking in their mindset. And I feel like that type of mindset is going to hurt the sequel, and it's going to hurt the first movie. And then a lot of people be like, oh, JP, if you really think about it, you already have the first one. This is just an extra movie that we get to see of more of the Joker and things like that. Again, I'd rather you just give me one and done story and just keep it like that. I wouldn't want a sequel. That's like making a sequel to Titanic. That's like making a sequel to Avatar. We know Avatar 2 is not going to be that good. But, I just feel like if they do a sequel with this, it's just not going to be as good, and it's going to be not viewed and be taken seriously and win awards and stuff like that. And honestly, doing a sequel might hurt its chances of getting an Oscar, because the Academy be like, all right, this is just another comic book movie. You know what I mean? It really hurts Joker getting awards and stuff like that, even though the movie's good. It really hurts it being taken seriously if you're just going to make another sequel and treat it like another generic comic book movie. You feel me? And the Academy, they're very prejudiced when it comes to this type of stuff. And when you had a movie like Joker, which stands out from the comic book genre, but then he's doing the same crap as the comic book genre, it doesn't really transcend its genre and stuff like that. that's really it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the Joker 2? Are you guys excited? Are you guys disappointed like I am? Do you want a sequel? Do you not want a sequel? I personally do not want a sequel because they'll mess it up. Let me know in the comment section below. Rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.